Hitler! Hitler, can I have a peanut butter jelly sandwich? Oh no, guys, he's gonna gas me. Oh. Reapers, what's is good? It's your boy Laser. He's reading the reaction video. You have the reaction content. Sorry, can you deliver us now? 5 interesting facts about Adolf Hitler. Guess sorry, I look like a fucking person that just got off, like they got him. Woke up from the fucking streets. We're down straight into it. Enjoy reaction content. These are reaction videos. The feature is the left button. You should subscribe to the bell icon. I'll stream video on Twitch. Check music. Side boy. Let's dive straight in this video. Here we go. By the way, I just took a shower. So yeah, I swear, bro, when you take showers, like when I do my videos right after my showers.
Welcome to 5 interesting facts about German politician and leader of the Nazi Party, Adolf Hitler. Let's first start with his mustache. Hitler loved his mustache, and although worn by many famous stars such as Charlie.
Yes, guys. My favorite, my boyfriend right here. Yes, a Jew getting along with this fucker. This would be a friendly interaction.
Chaplin and Oliver from Laurel and Hardy.
I've never had a mustache like that. I've never had a mustache like that in my life.
Hitler gave the toothbrush its popularity, and as a result made it the most powerful configuration of facial hair the world has ever seen. One theory as to what influenced his mustache is that according to a soldier who knew Hitler during the First World War, his large mustache would not fit under the gas mask, so he was ordered to trim it, and the toothbrush stuck until his death in 1945. A funny theory is that Hitler admired Charlie Chaplin and copied him by shaving his mustache.
Guys, tomorrow we're probably going to be reacting to, I saw this other one by Top 5's Kim Jong-un facts. Oh yes, the man that eats like 50 Big Macs, bro, and then executes people for calling him, you know, blah blah blah.
Accordingly, this theory, however, is false, as Hitler certainly did not admire Chaplin, and actually banned Chaplin from even entering Germany. And crazy enough, Chaplin was actually on Hitler's death list. It is believed that the main reason Hitler wore his mustache was to assert his leadership, and may have also been a challenge for him to leave a more appearance mark on history, and this certainly backs it up. Hitler was advised to lose his mustache by his press secretary, Dr. Sedgwick, in 1923. Hitler's response was that if it's not in.
Look at Hitler, bro. Bro thinks he has a good spirit like me. Look at him breathing out a lot of air. When you have a good spirit, live on high vibration, or like to all the people that, you know, kind of like smoke to get a little high. You know how like you just, like I live on a high vibration, bro. The air just flows so smoothly out of my lungs. It makes my lips do this.
Fashion now, it will be later because I wear it, and he couldn't have been more right. Hitler never actually visited a concentration camp. Despite the millions of Jews being killed at death camps, Hitler never actually set foot on one. Heinrich Himmler, a high-ranking Nazi who developed the logistics of the extermination camps, did the visiting for Hitler, and it is said that Hitler never signed any paperwork linked to the exterminations.
Yes, this is horrible. I can't even look at this. This is probably real too. This fucker, look at them, bro. They're literally like, and whenever I think I'm skinny, like, I'm skinny, but not as skinny. I used to actually be this kind of skinny when I was like younger. I mean, I still am skinny. I used to have this build like right here. When I was like young, like a little kid, I used to actually be like super skinny. I still am skinny, but like, I'm not like goddamn like just straight, you know, bone anymore. I mean, I still kind of am bone, but like, I used to just be straight bone, you know?
Some say he didn't want any proof that he was directly attributed to the camps. Adolf Hitler was an upcoming artist. He actually applied to the Academy of Fine Arts in Vienna, only to be turned down not once but twice, apparently by a Jewish professor. Some say this is what tipped him over the edge, leading to his hatred.
Oh yeah, fun fact, he was could have been shot on the battlefield.
For the Jews. Take a look at some of his artwork. I really find it quite eerie knowing that he drew these.
I remember that time period, bro, when that one movie, I forgot what it was called, the Hitler memes or whatever. Those Hitler parodies on YouTube, like that was so like 2014 and shit.
Hitler had an incredibly sweet tooth, mainly for chocolate. It is widely known that Hitler favoured a vegetarian diet and rarely touched alcohol or cigarettes, but when it came to chocolate and sweets, he certainly didn't eat in moderation. When Hitler was a child, he had very little money, but would spend any spare coin he had on sugary treats.
You're always like, why are you smiling, bro? I smile through the pain, man. This cold is making me look so goddamn fucked. I hate it.
Just as poppy seed cake and nut cake, or he would cook up an enormous plate of rice with milk and cover it in grated chocolate and sugar. His sweet tooth persisted into...
If I have time, I'm probably gonna do like a stream after this, just to talk about shit. I just want to get it out there, man. I'm not holding back. The world needs to hear everything I gotta say.
his later years, and staff were asked to leave a special cake for him before he went to bed. A Führer cake, an apple cake strewn with nuts and raisins, had to be baked each day and left out every night. Workers say that it wasn't unusual for Hitler to
like, just imagine being one of those Jews in the concentration camp, seeing all like the Nazis and shit, bro. Like Hitler just eating like this type of shit, and then they got fed like what, like fucking, you know,
2 pounds of chocolate per day. And Mr. Puzzi, then his piano player, reported seeing him pile sugar into a glass of expensive red wine at a society dinner. He was also said to have 7 sugars in his tea, and despite his sugar intake, Hitler actually feared going to the dentist, and as a result had poor oral hygiene. Finishing off the list is a very interesting and mind-boggling fact. Standing in his wrecked home, Henry Tandy watched his city burn and heard the screams of hundreds of men, women and children after an attack by 515 German bombers. The brave air raid warden had spent the previous 10 hours fighting his way into blazing houses, rescuing victims and pulling out bodies as the Luftwaffe tried to destroy his village. But nothing Henry did that night could ease the sickening sense of guilt he had.
Why does every vintage picture, bro, of like these soldiers like always got the goddamn, it's always the smooth face? I know like the you know, the texture of the photos makes it look more, you know, weird, but you know what I'm saying?
Now let's take things back a few years. On September the 28th, 1918, Private Henry Tandy, a British soldier serving near the French village of 𝐕𝐝𝐭'𝐬, reportedly encountered a wounded soldier and decided not to shoot him, sparing the life of 29-year-old Lance Corporal Adolf Hitler. I took aim but couldn't shoot a wounded man, Tandy remembered, so I let him go. The German soldier nodded in thanks and disappeared. It was years later that Henry realized he had missed the chance to kill Hitler, when in 1938 he received a shocking phone call from Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain, who had just returned from a meeting with Hitler to try and talk him out of war. During the meeting, Chamberlain had been shown a reproduction of a famous painting called The Mine Crossroads.
Look at my drip I got, bro. This is the type of shit like a fucking Jew like me wandering the streets will wear, you know? Ah, yes, the jacket. The boy in the striped pajamas. Jesus was Jewish like me.
Henry. Incredibly, Hitler recognized him as the man who spared him 4 years later.
Jesus was the same height around me, too. He was like 5 something. Same height around me. I'm 5'8". I think I'm like a little 5'9". I think I'm pretty sure I'm like 5'8".
He told...
It's funny because like my... Never mind.
Chamberlain, that man came so near to killing me, I thought I would never see
It's
Germany.
crazy how like your younger sibling could outgrow you. Like people outgrowing you. It's kind of a shit feeling. I kind of wish I grew a little taller. You know, I used to go on those like estimated height calculators. They said I was supposed to be like 5'12", and I know they're not accurate. The doctors literally said I was projected to be like up to like goddamn like 5'12", like 5'11". I mean 5'11". I said 5'12". 5'11". 5'11", and I ended up staying at 5'8", and I think I'm not growing anymore. This is my height.
Again, Providence saved me from such devilishly accurate fire as those English boys were aiming at us. Hitler asked Chamberlain to convey his best wishes and gratitude to Henry, whose response to the phone call isn't known. This has to be one of the biggest what-ifs in history, and until his death in 1977 at the age of 86, Henry had to live with the stigma of being the man who did not shoot Hitler. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and let's hear in the comments what you think would have happened if Hitler was killed that day.
Hitler! Hitler, can I have a peanut butter jelly sandwich? Oh no, guys, he's gonna gas me.